I'm Kiki Wolfkill. I'm the executive producer on Halo 4. We're here in Seattle on a beautiful sunny Tuesday to talk about Halo 4.
So one of the things that people will experience when they jump into Halo 4 is the new race of the Prometheans. Can you talk a little about what you feel that adds to this universe?
Adding the Prometheans, I think, first and foremost, from a gameplay standpoint, adds a huge sort of suite of tools to the sandbox. The Halo sandbox is sort of the heart of the Halo gameplay loop, and player agency and the ability for players to pick things up off the field and really play to their play style is a huge part of the Halo experience. So when you add the enemy class, not only do you get really a whole new encounter style, but you also get all of the cool weapons and abilities that they bring. So the Promethean enemy class is unique, I think, for Halo in that how they work individually and how they work together as a group is very different. So the dynamics of your encounters are changing on a moment-by-moment basis, and the strategies you need to engage with them and be successful really change based on what parts of that enemy class are out on the field with you, whether it's the crawlers and the watchers or just watchers and knights. How they combine together to work together makes them a really formidable enemy.
Can you break those three down for us, because we did get a chance to play against those guys?
So the Promethean enemy class is made up of the crawlers and the watchers and the knights. So the crawlers are really sort of the popcorn, super fun to take out. Headshots are the desired method of kill, and they're really satisfying to kill. Individually, they're not that challenging, but it's really easy to sort of let them sort of catch up with you. And when they group together, it becomes a really formidable force. It's not unlike a pack of dogs. And then there's the Watcher, which is really sort of the support unit of the three. And the Watcher can be birthed, a visual term which you'll see in the game, can be birthed from the Knight. And it can shield the Knight, it can regenerate Knights, it can actually spawn crawlers, it can throw grenades back at you. It has its own offensive ability, but that's really milder compared to how it supports the other units. And then the Knight is really the commander of the battlefield, and I would definitely say is more formidable than an elite. When you combine the Knights and their power, I think they're 12 feet tall, with the crawlers and the watchers, it really becomes a super interesting and difficult dynamic.
When it comes to this game, we're also exploring a brand new world. Can you talk about what that opened up creatively for your team?
Yeah, Requiem is the Forerunner planet where a lot of the game takes place on. And what we really wanted to get out of Requiem, it's big enough that we can have a lot of different types of environments, right? So it didn't feel constrained. It also has a really sort of unique construct in that the surface that you're initially on isn't necessarily the only surface in the game. It's a shield world, it has its own atmosphere, but it really is kind of brings back that sort of drive to explore and to understand the structures that you see and the places that you go to, and like any sort of dormant environment, it's sort of woken up, and its defense systems are woken up when Chief arrives.